birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, birthing season, everyone. This is Dr. Eve. We're just going to go ahead and petition the throne for his will today. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day a daily word. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Eve, your community health and human service educator. I'm in the kitchen today. I wanted to come and share with you real time some things that I'm doing in the kitchen so that here on the homestead, so that you all can begin to think about processes as you are even prepare food. You know, we just had Thanksgiving, many of you, and it was just a day of gratefulness for me. I literally spent the day making, peeling potatoes and um, 20 pounds, in fact, preparing for canning. I made some good old lentil soup, amazing recipe that I got from someone here on the YouTube. I hope to tag them in the video as well. I shared a video yesterday making that lentil soup, trying to fill up the cupboard for the winter so that we have nice warm meals that are already prepared. And I suggest that you do the same. But today, guys, we are seed harvesting from peppers. And I'm super excited about that because these peppers are full of seeds. And for me, I'm into grabbing all the seeds right now, okay? Because we don't know when their seeds won't be available. I talked with you all yesterday on my live about seeds and the importance of gathering seeds now, because we are we are in a food crisis. We are in a bit of a food crisis. And so when you can, as much as possible, harvest the seeds from your whole foods right now. You know, you want to get the seeds from your whole food right now. So what I am doing is literally going in here to get the seed pod because today I am preparing peppers, onions, and to dehydrate certain things. You see, look at the seeds. I want you to see that. Do you see all the seeds? One pepper. How many of you cooked Thanksgiving yesterday? How many of you cooked Thanksgiving and threw the seeds in the trash? I wonder how many of you cooked a lot of food for Thanksgiving and threw all the seeds in the trash. I wish I could have come to all of your houses and just collected the seeds because, baby, we're going to need food beyond Thanksgiving. And this world is in a crisis and the markets are going up. So this is from 1-1. And I'm going to just literally let this dry out. I'm going to let it dry out. I'm going to grab those seeds and I'm going to put them in a little brown bag. Hi there. Welcome to the chat. As much as possible, I would love for you guys to use the thank you. So good. So glad you're here. Can you eat the seed? Not from, you can after you grow the food, particularly this one. You can eat the seed after you grow the food. Okay. So yes, in answer to your question, real time, yep, you sure can. But I am going to put these, be preserving these seeds so that and at the same time, I am going to be preparing for, you see these? See more seeds? Get all the seeds out, everyone. All the seeds. Make sure your peppers are nice and clean. I've already cleaned all of these, so these are ready to be just get into cut mode. Now I could use these for stuffing, but I'm not. I could stuff these with some rice and some hamburger or something, but that is not what I'm into right now. Right now, I am trying to grab seeds and prepare food. So for those of you who are here, I'm Dr. Eve. I'm a community health and human service educator, teaching all things agriculture, agriculture, how to grow food, how to use food to create business, how to use food to get to the next property without having to get loans. You know how to find agricultural property, all the things, right? So grab your seeds. So today we are grabbing seeds and we are chopping peppers. And I have three types of peppers that I'm going to be grabbing seeds from today. And that is the sweeties, these green peppers. I have red seeds already and yellow seeds. Every single, I get all the seeds from any food that I buy. I always grab the seeds. Let me just show you. I start by trying to get the pods first because I have to get the seeds, right? That's my big thing. The pepper goes beyond the dinner time. We have to grab the seed. Look at that. You see all the seeds? You see all these seeds? I need you to see that. You see all the seeds? This is a seed. This was in most of your dinners. Most of Thanksgiving, y'all threw these away. You threw them in the trash. You see how many plants are on there? Every seed represents a plant, which represents a yield of peppers. So we have to save the seeds, all right? Now, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to shake the rest of the seeds out of here because I want all the seeds, all right? And then what I'm doing with these peppers is I am about to, so I'm going to get all of it. I want all the seeds. Every single seed. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop these peppers up and put them in my dehydrator so I can preserve peppers because they're going to go out of season and they're going to start costing more money because it's not the season for them. And so the price is going to go up. And so since I know the price is going to go up, I'm grabbing them now and I'm freeze drying them because if you grab too many, of course, they will go bad. You see the seeds? The peppers will go bad. So instead of letting the peppers go bad, you want to grab the seeds. You want to dehydrate them. Either dehydrate them or freeze dry them. I'm going to freeze dry them because when you freeze dry them, and you bring them back to and you get ready to use them, you bring them back to their natural state. And so that's what my intention is, to bring them back to their natural state when I'm using them for cooking. So anyway, get all the seeds out. And baby, look, we think it's smart over here, okay? So making sure we are grabbing the seeds. Another pepper is the poblano. This is the poblano pepper. But y'all, this thing is hot, really hot. And so I am not going to, I'm going to do these last. They're mildly hot. I'm going to do these last because I don't want to get the exchange of the heat from this pepper to this pepper while I'm cutting it. So this is the poblano, this is the green, and this is the sweetie. And I'm trying to get the seeds from all of these, right? So we are seed harvesting. For those of you who are here for the first time, I am Dr. Eve. I am a community health and human service educator who's also a homesteader. I grow food, I grow animals, all the things, right? And I make wellness products. I am an agricultural business, 1,000%. Okay, and I'm teaching others to do the same and look at the possibilities of if you are already a wellness business and you are making personal care products and lotions and hair things and all the makeups and lip glosses and stuff. You're making them from the oils and the things that are already considered agriculture, that derive from agriculture. But if you are not classifying yourself as an agricultural business, then you are leaving money on the table because there's literally billions of dollars. Okay, so this is more seeds. Wanted to just show you that. If you are here and you have questions, please feel free to ask questions. I am literally just trying to educate people on the potential. Hi. I'm trying to educate people on how to maximize the use of food um, to be a business, right? Not just to buy to grow food for your family, but to make money for your family as well. Okay, so we are designing the life that we want over here, and designing a life that allows us to be well, and we have to accept the norm. So that's 4 peppers. Again, I'm trying to show you how many seeds I'm going to get out of these peppers. I have tons of them because I went and got tons of them because they are not growing. This is the growing season here in North Carolina for peppers is over, okay? And so what's going to happen is the prices for peppers are going to go up. And so since I know that, I'm grabbing the seeds. I'm grabbing the seeds and the peppers so that the seeds, I need y'all to see that. Y'all see them peppers? Can you see it? You see all them seeds? These are the seeds from the peppers. Okay? And I'm going to dry them out. Let me show you. So you can see the thousands of seeds that I'm collecting from these green peppers. I need y'all to say hello. Tell me where you're coming, where you're viewing from. This is Touch One Life, Touch Millions, the podcast, where we teach all things sustainable living and well-being, designing a life that's sustainable for ourselves and our families and our future. All right, and so we've been talking a lot about farming, classifying yourself as a farm, making sure that you are connected to all the right resources. I don't ever want to have a live here that doesn't give you information that you can use, okay? So again, trying to get all the seeds. So that's numbers. I am going to cut all these up and I'm going to freeze them and put them into the freeze dryer. I have onions I'm going to be doing the same with, and these peppers so that I can dehydrate them. Last night, I had some time. I made lentils. Had a wonderful evening, quiet evening with my husband, and just in the kitchen, really just canning and learning how to. Okay, so this one doesn't have a lot, but it's got enough. See that? Baby, we need every single seed. Every single seed. I need you to see that. We need every single seed. I need you to see that. People, you need to save the seeds, okay? We are in and going into a food crisis. If you are not saving the seeds from your food, you are doing yourself a terrible injustice. Save the seeds. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do, like I said, I am preparing these peppers so that I can freeze dry them. Why am I freeze drying them? I'm freeze drying them because I need to have peppers that I can use all year because the season changes. These things are seasonal. Peppers, when they are seasonal in your area, because they're not cold tolerant. So because they're not cold tolerant, that means in the areas that get frost, we can't grow peppers, which means that Florida or California or those places that have peppers can sell them to us, but because they'll be in demand, the price for the peppers will go up. So you need to understand the rules of economics, supply and demand, and all the things, because that when we think about that, when you think about, I need to learn how to curl my fingers up. I haven't learned, but I'm not. I'm cognizant, but these nails are hard to curl up. But we have got to make sure that we are handling our business. So my day today, my goal today is to get all these peppers chopped up so that we can freeze dry them. All right, for stews, for salads, for whatever it is that you like to put green peppers in, you need to be preparing them. Just like you can go in the store and find freeze-dried this, freeze-dried bananas, freeze-dried oranges, freeze-dried this and that. That is the wave of the future. That's how we preserve food now. We freeze dry it. And for those of you who don't know, I have a Harvest freeze dryer. I'm excited about it. I have preserved so much food just by freeze drying. Because why? Because we need to, first of all, freeze drying is easier. It's also it doesn't require a lot of space, It doesn't require jars. All you have to have is Mylar bags, right? So Mylar bags, you can buy those fairly cheap, and you can store Mylar bags anywhere. The shelf life of them is also greater because your food lasts up to 20 to 25 years. So, okay, there's a phone ringing on here. I don't know which one it is, but so I want you to know that there's so many things that we need to think about as it relates to the future of food. So I want you guys to begin thinking about, where you are in your food journey, where you are in your family's food journey. How can we all contribute, make a contribution to a better place that grows food, better environments that grow food, better ways to grow food. If you don't have a home or a homesteading property, then that is something we need to be helping you to get through, to take that journey. Because if you are in the ag business, if you are wellness, and you are any business that derives from agricultural resources, which are natural resources, animals, textiles, plants, trees, any of those things, those are considered agriculture, right? And so there are a lot of things that derive from agriculture. I was looking in my aromatherapy book today because I'm trying to make some oils, getting oils together. Like I made some aloe vera oil, some moringa oil, and some what is that one? I keep forgetting. Smells so good. But I made a few oils, and I make them in abundance because I use those oils. I make them first of all from the food that I grow. Okay, make it from the powder, make it from the food, whatever that is. Right, you're making that, and then you keep those oils because that's a part of your apothecary, which will later you will combine. You'll have different recipes, different things that call for different oils. So you want to make sure that you begin to utilize some of the food that you grow as to build out your apothecary, because you need to have medicine. One of the things that happened that I saw in 2020 was there was a shortage. There was a lot of shortage of things, and one of those was penicillin. And we know that that particular substance or medication is used for a lot of things. Um, a lot of bacterial infections and things like that. And so you it was we were unable to get it because it grows in it's manufactured in China. So what's the problem with that? We could not access it. Diapers, baby milk, milk, things that were very, very important to the welfare of our children and our health, and we were unable to get those things because they were made in China. So one of the things that you want to do is, y'all, we don't have time. First of all, we don't have time for nonsense right now, because this world is in this state of affairs that we're in right now is critical. And if we don't begin to wake up and begin to think about, where we are in our life journey, are you able to even survive? Or every day is an opportunity. Like I tell my friends all the time, you know, every day is an opportunity. We only have 1,440 minutes to to do some things. And we don't have time to mess around. We literally just don't have time. We all must be vigilant about our family business, about understanding, being on the right side of God, all the things that we must be mindful of. And because this play is over. It's over, y'all. If y'all can't see the handwriting on the wall, I don't really know what to tell you. But one of the things I want you to do is make sure that you are thinking about what's next for you and your family, right? What's next? Are you able to sustain when things go cray cray, right? You want to be positioned. What are we doing here today? I am literally about to not dehydrate, but freeze dry these peppers. And I was grabbing all the seed pods. For those of you who were not on this thing earlier, I was showing everybody how to grab the seeds. You got to grab this. Look at the seeds. I was showing people how to grab these seeds out of these peppers so that you can have them for come spring. Maybe peppers will be a thing, maybe peppers will be your thing. Everybody grows certain foods well. Like I grow a lot of things well, and I'm mastering quite a few things. I know that peppers actually take a long time to root, and they take a long time to grow. And mine's took a long time to grow, but I am ahead of the curve this year because guess what I did? I overwintered my peppers. And so next year, because we have a root ball established already, come spring, I'm going to put them bad boys out there, and they are going to do what I need them to do. They are going to produce some peppers. You understand? And so we have to we got to be into this thing. And I hear a lot of people say, well, I can't grow food. You can grow it. If you don't even have some dirt, you can grow it in some grow it in some grow bags. So to me, it's an excuse, and to not think about the future of your family is also, in my opinion, it's just not the move. We have to think about the future of family right now. We have to think about how you're going to eat, because we are in a food crisis, and why are we in a food crisis? Well, think about it. You got the weather conditions that are changing, whether it's drought or too much water. Certain foods that grow in water need also a heat period. But what if it's a totally rain season and they never make it? Like rice has Rice grows in wet lands, but it also needs a dry season so that it can dry, right? So what's going to happen is any like those areas in China and Scotland and places like that really do grow a lot of rice. You know, those places got a lot of water, which means that the rice is about to be a big problem. All right, and if rice is about to be a big problem, I suggest you stock up. You gotta pay attention to the news. You gotta pay attention to what's happening in the agricultural space because it is the driver. It's literally the driver of what of how things are gonna be, what things are gonna be. The status is literally gonna be the driver of what happens to your food sources. So I don't want to stay up here long because I have this project that I have to get done. I am really trying to work on this, getting these peppers and onions and stuff into the freeze dryer today. That is a goal. That's a goal. While y'all was home doing Thanksgiving, I hope you had an amazing time. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention to you as well is if you are out there shopping today and you are adding on something to your business. For example, I am adding on, I have a wellness business already, but I'm adding on the garden as a new division, because I am at the root of things, baby. If my wellness products come from food, then I'm gonna grow the food that that I need for my products, right? Why? Because that's cutting out the other person. Or if you can't do that, then partner with someone who does grow the food. Like if you can't grow the food and you need the food for your product, then partner with another person who grows that food. For example, cucumbers are popular in certain foods. Again, hibiscus, what I grow, is popular in foods. Any of the herbs are popular in foods. They're popular in the oils that you make. So you want to make sure that you are buying things that for your next division. Critical. Don't buy anything that can't make you some more money and it's gonna make you happy. Make sure it's gonna make you happy and it's gonna make you some more money, okay? Because we into happy. I heard somebody say, well, no, you should spend your money on you and happy things too. Well, it's gonna get you to all the happy things. So it's important to think about how do I get to the happy things over and over and over again. Not for one time, but for a lifetime. We talking sustainability, right? So you want to be thinking outside of any boxes. The one trip, the one this, the one that. But maybe you can have a lifetime of those things. So I want you to be thinking critically about how you're spending your money during this holiday season because um, you should be thinking about buying anything that you needed for your business that you don't have already. Then you need to be buying those things because you can write them off. You always buy at the end of the year. You use your leftover any revenues that you have to buy the things that are going to help you produce additional income the next year. And the reason why is because that's a tax write-off, including getting your consultant services, talking, buying a class, buying someone's services, buying DIYing, buying it from all of those things are things that can you can write them off. I don't care if you bought a calendar. If you bought a calendar from someone, it was it was business. You needed that calendar for your business. Whatever business that you're in, you needed that calendar. And thereby that calendar has now become a write-off. So I really need you guys, if it's related to your business, if it's related, baby. If it's not, you don't want no unrelated. And even if you're in nonprofit industry, you want to make sure that your business, your nonprofit is you're not locked into a box as it relates to your ability to expand your vision, because your goal your job is, even as a nonprofit, you got to make money. If you don't make money, only 33% of your only 33.13 of your percent of your income must come from donations. The rest can come from revenue generating resources, right? It doesn't have to be donated. It could be services, could be products and services, and that are related to your business, right? You can't just be out here, just any kind of way. If it's related to your business, then I want y'all to know that get into this thing, understand, you know, I've seen the billionaires, how they teach their children. Baby, don't leave nothing for them to tax. Don't leave nothing, don't leave no whole lot of money anywhere for them to to tax. You want to buy, you use the money to buy next year's thing. What's going to help you scale your business? Now is the time to be thinking about, what could I buy that's going to scale my business? I need tools. I need a mill. I need quite a few things that's going to expand this farming, this agriculture or homesteading business. Because why? Um, I'm preparing for the farmers market. I gotta make flour. I need all those things for selling to a distributor, selling to the farmers market, selling, some different flowers, because people want organic stuff. They don't want to keep buying from. And then what happens, baby, if flour is not available and you want to eat better, you want to eat healthier. I garbanzo mines. I make garbanzo flour, oat flour. You can make flour out of anything, baby. You can make these beans. These beans can make you some flour, okay? So you need to make sure that you are, yeah. Come on, y'all. We gotta do it. We gotta do it, y'all. We gotta make sure that we care for it. Sustainable goals, all right? It's sustainable goals, y'all. We have to have sustainable goals. And right now, for those of you who don't know, I'm preparing to freeze dry peppers and grabbing all these seeds. Seeds. See those seeds? Seeds. We grabbing seeds. Let me put this up here so y'all know. We seed harvesting. I need to put it where you can see it. We are seed harvesting and preparing for the freeze dryer. And the thing about it is, I can take this to market and I can sell a whole blend of freeze-dried peppers, freeze-dried onions, and I can sell these things at the market, at the farmer's market. I better think, because not many people have the freeze drying capacity. I bought the machine so that I could do the work. And now I'm going to be, I have the capacity to take my stuff to market and sell some and save some, right? Sell some and save some. But I could also make peppers, dehydrated onions, dehydrated cube. I can make whatever I want. And let me tell you something else. Guess what else I discovered last night, y'all? I discovered that all them peelings y'all threw away, all of those peelings that y'all threw away, sweet potato skins, all of it, y'all threw it in the trash. That stuff, everything is usable. If not just for your compost, you can make potato skin chips. Friday, that restaurant Friday has a whole bag, has a whole line of skins. It's called potato skins. and they are deep fried. I think they deep fry them, but I put mine in the air fryer, baby. But you can put them in. You can put them in some. You can put them in some oil. Use your favorite olive oil and drizzle on them. Your favorite um, seasoning, and then you put them in the oven, and voila, you have got yourself some good old chips. Okay, skin chips from your potato skins. And did you know that the your potato skins is where all of your nutrients are? I know we don't know that, right? But y'all, we gotta learn more. We have to take time to learn more, right? I'm trying to see if I got any comments here. Not a lot of comments today, because I realize a lot of people are out in shopping and stuff. But I just wanted to come in the room today. Not gonna stay before you long. Again, I want you all to make sure that you are doing what you need to do. What did we cover today? We covered the importance of grabbing these seeds. All right. We covered the importance of getting plenty of the food that is going to be out of season, because it's going to be higher, like green peppers that they don't grow here. They're not cold tolerant. So we're going to have a season, maybe 3-4 months without peppers. All right. And if you need them, then you better go get some. And you better go and you better be dehydrating them. Dehydrate them. That's what you learned today. Dehydrate them. Put them in the freeze dryer. The freeze dryer is better because it comes back to saves the color, it preserves the color, and it also um, can bring it back to its natural state. And once you dehydrate something, though, you can't bring it back. It doesn't come back to its natural state, just to freeze dry. So that's the difference between freeze drying and dehydrating. So the two things you learned here today, no, three, you learned a bunch of things. You learned that you need to grab them seeds, right? You need to grab the seeds. All of you threw the seeds away. You threw your pepper seeds away for Thanksgiving. But those are your seeds. You need to save them. During the holiday, you need to save them seeds. I'm telling you, we're up for some things, y'all. I'm telling you, we're coming into some things. You also learn that you need to grab seasoned vegetables that are in season or out of season, or grab the ones that are in season while they're on sale, because both of them are in demand. But if there's a food that you really like and you know you're going to need it for future dishes like these peppers, then you want to get them now if they are on the shelf. They might be a little more expensive, but they are coming in from different places, especially this time of the year, because people use them in their dishes, but they are a little higher, right? But if you can get them and dehydrate them and get those seeds, because you need the seeds, so you need to buy more of them. Okay. The point of the matter is, spend a little to get an abundance. Spend a little to get an abundance. All right. I need you to be considering all things sustainable goals. Develop some sustainable goals. All right. That is key. The key lesson for us today is develop sustainable goals. All right. All right. I want you to go and have the most amazing day, and whatever you do, don't let anyone get in the way on your journey to becoming who God has called you to become. And until next time, this is Dr. Eve.